Steve Cardenas, aka Rocky the Red Power Ranger, and you are watching Smart Tank Revolution.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Smart Tank Revolution, where we always kick out at who? I am your host, benevolent, intelligent, Mr. Donnie Wonderful. How you guys been? Missed you guys. It's been a while. And what I mean a while, I mean about roughly about 13 days. Don't forget to like the video. We invite you to subscribe to the channel. And I am back at you with another tangent. And this one comes from a different place. It was encouraged, so to speak, a retrospective tangent coming up. And what I mean by that is happy Monday, by the way, again. But last night, Sunday night, season 5 premiered of The Dark Side of the Ring. And I believe that came on, I want to say, I don't remember what time that came on actually. About 10 p.m. Let's just say 10 p.m. But before that, A&E also um, premiered with Rivals. So I'm all Sunday evening. I was engulfed in WWF/WWE history, and before that, leading up to that, the Rivals last night was, by the way, was Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, which I thought was actually really done well and edited well. Um, but the one before that, it was just, they rehashed, just some reruns from last season was Undertaker versus Mankind. And I caught it when they were already at the 1998 Hell in a Cell. And that's what I actually want to talk about. I love that rivalry. It was so weird because you've never seen anybody really push the Undertaker to the limit like that. And it was one of the first times where it was translated to me that the Undertaker was really upset and he took it personal. You can just look at, and there's one image, I don't remember what match it was from, but the Undertaker was just leveling Mankind with right hands, and they just looked so vicious, looked so violent. And up until that point, I had never seen Taker actually, behave like this. So I'm like, oh, whoa, this is the real deal Holyfield here. And that was a rivalry really done well. But the reason why I wanted to plug on this mic and chit chat a little bit is because I wanted to actually talk about the Hell in a Cell. I thought one of the things that Rivals does well is they offer great coverage and they offer a historical retrospect to what we see or what we've seen. Like now that we've had years to digest it, so to speak, they give their journalistic opinion of what we saw. And JBL made a really good analogy that escapes me at the moment. But even Taker said, this is going to be something that's going to outlive us. And he was absolutely right. But I'm here to say, and I'm not debating how entertaining that match was, but I recently rewatched it maybe about a year ago. Because the first time, obviously, I saw that live, not in the arena, but live on pay-per-view. And then I watched it as an adult, like the whole entire thing, just not the major bump spots, the whole entire thing. And as an adult, and even then, like, I couldn't. Man, I'm telling you, this is one of the reasons why we love Mick Foley. He was working heel, and I was praying for him. But now, as an adult, I was looking at it like, man, like Mick Foley was a big dude, man. And for a big guy to bounce off the cage like that, the table, that's a lot of weight crashing down. Good Lord, it's a train wreck. And Yeah, man, like it's one that's hard to watch, but because of its historical significance, you can make it through it. But yeah, man, listen, that was a train wreck, man. That literally was a train wreck. I was watching that live in 1998 with my cousin, and we stopped everything we were doing in our track. We stopped in our tracks. Like I remember standing when Taker threw Mankind off the cage. We were literally standing, and we were still like, yo, is he dead? Like what is going to happen next? And there was a genuine sense of concern now. Like, what did we just see on live TV? And then they're carting him off, and he gets up. When he gets up and he climbs back on top of the cage, that was a breath of fresh air. Like, thank God he's good. Thank God he's alive. And then the choke slam, and I remember even thinking then, like, hey, we got to stop this. So going back, one of the things that I didn't remember so vividly was the commentary. I believe what you heard from Jim Ross was really Jim Ross. He was saying, listen, this needs the end. This needs to end. Go back and listen to the King. Go back and just, if you can, close your eyes and just listen to the commentary. I think that was really Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross. We it's talked about in this context as a monumental event that defined the cage match. I'm glad and happy that we were able to see Mark Calloway talk about this because he kept saying during this, he kept telling Mick, let's go home. But then Mick said, no, no, we need the thumbtacks. And Taker kind of acquiesced to doing it. At the end of the day, we're all human beings. And I understand that, we enjoy professional wrestling or sports entertainment, but we want these guys to go home so they can entertain us again. And I'm surprised that Foley even wrestled years after that. And he'll tell you, he's still feeling the effects of it of it to this day. Like that, and it just helps to win me over even more. Even though I would have said, you know, that wasn't really necessary. That wasn't really necessary. Like the hardest bumps I've ever watched in wrestling at that time all came from Mick Foley. The boiler room brawl, the fall from the apron when he just splat against the concrete. That was crazy to me. I thought that was extreme before I started watching ECW, you know? But then like after that, mm, 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 mm. But yeah, I want to give it the actual context of I don't remember how old I was. I was like 10, no, no, not 10. 1998. Damn, how old was I? 13? I was 13. 13, yeah, yeah, about 13 years old. Watching 12 or 13, whatever. But watching that match, right? And you hear the fans cheer and they showed B-roll of some fans cheering, some fans crying. There was genuine concern there. We're all human beings at the end of the day. So, and I understand those that bought a ticket and at that time, whether you're not streamed, you weren't streaming then, whether you stole pay-per-view or you bought pay-per-view, you don't want to witness a murder here. Like, you don't want to witness voluntary manslaughter. That's all I'm saying. And like that's a part that doesn't get reported enough, or that I personally haven't seen. Like the match is entertaining for other reasons. It's how can a man take this much punishment and then willingly go back for more? Like that's the narrative of this. And now, again, to this day, I'm not sure if it's do we watch this for entertainment? Or do we watch it just to see the train wreck that it was? And that's not disrespectful. Like they performed a great match. They performed very well. Kudos to both of them. Undertaker, busted ankle. Mick Foley, busted body after all those spots. Come on now. Come on. It's I'm I had to plug this mic on and go on this rant because I'm on the fence. I have no idea. I For those that go back and watch this match, are you entertained by what you see, or are you just watching the testicular fortitude of mankind at the time as he just scratched and clawed his way through that match? There are what did he do? I'm sorry. Like, this is all unscripted, unedited, live and direct. Um, there's a point in the match where Foley's on offense. Oh, no. The Taker's on offense, and Taker just gives him a punch, and Foley just drops. He drops like a pile of bricks. Like, yeah, I expected more of that. Like, you just fell. What? I mean, what? I don't know how tall that damn cage is. Just went off the cage twice. Twice. Like your teeth, popped your teeth out. It's hanging in your nose. That's a lot, man. Like, they were doing a lot. They were doing a lot. Look, listen, this match is classic, but it's classic for the wrong reasons. I wouldn't say. I would say that the Hell in a Cell 1998 Undertaker versus Mankind is more infamous. It's more infamous for being brutal than for being entertaining. And if you found this entertaining overall, like if there was just no concern, if you're just watching this and saying, "Oh my God, this is fantastic," check your pulse. Check your pulse, or we want to make sure you have a soul. I don't think that you can be a human being and watch this destruction and this disaster of ugh. Listen, I cringe even just thinking about it. So because I've cringed so much, I just think I'm going to stop talking about it right now. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. This is Donnie Wonderful with another tangent. I'll be back very shortly.